You heard the reporter.
Yeah.
Oh, every time I turn on the TV, all I hear is Stephen A. chirping. Well, she didn't say it like that.
Right.
But what's your reaction to Baker's response that he doesn't give a damn what anyone says?
Well, first of all, I thought it was the appropriate response. I have no problem with what Baker Mayfield said. I thought I was going to have a problem with what Baker Mayfield said until I heard what he actually said. You know, let me be very delicate in what I'm about to say. I think Mary Kay Cabot is an exceptional reporter. She does a great job in Cleveland. I've been reading her for years. But with all due respect, Mrs. Mary Kay Cabot, I mean, why are you mentioning me for? She said me. I'm sorry, now, I mean, I understand. I am Stephen A. I get all that. I get all that. But I mean, damn. I mean, and who hasn't gone off about Baker Mayfield?
Yeah, but you go off on another level.
Excuse me. No, I actually, when it comes to Baker Mayfield, I beg to differ. You need to watch NFL Live more. You need to watch Monday Night. I should say Monday Night Football because they ain't make it there. I mean, the bottom line is when you see Sunday night, when you see, I don't know, SVP, if it's Ryan Clark, if it's Damien Woody, if it's Louis Riddick, if it's Dan Orlovsky, I mean, do I need to go on? Mary Kay, what you mentioning me for? Why me? I don't mind, but damn. Listen, if you're talking about criticism towards Baker Mayfield, let's take things into this proper consideration here. He looked god-awful against Pittsburgh. They're not winning because of him in Cleveland. They're winning in spite of him. Baker Mayfield doesn't need to give a damn about me or what I have to say or any other NFL, or any other person. They're NFL aficionados. I am not. But I got two eyes. I got 20/20 vision. I see you dancing in the pocket the second your first option isn't available to you. I see that happening. I'm wondering why Kevin Stefanski isn't calling Odell Beckham Jr.'s name more. You know that Odell Beckham Jr. is going to want out. You know that Jarvis Landry is going to go out. You got guys at 4-2 complaining about the team. Why would that be the case if you're happy with your quarterback? A rhetorical question for a second here. Do you know of any team with a winning record in NFL history that has a quarterback that is considered pretty damn good and the receiver is complaining? Because I got news for you. That usually doesn't happen. They're complaining about their contract. They might want the ball more.
Well, the receiver's not complaining. We're complaining.
What I'm saying is this. Odell, Jarvis, and others, the bottom line is ain't nobody happy there because they know that Baker Mayfield don't look like he's ready. The fact of the matter is that you've won 4 games against the Cincinnati Bengals in your career. Your record is about 4-1. Don't get me started with what your record is against everybody else. The reality is that he has not been that good. He has to get better. He's gotten entirely too much shine. It has been undeserved, and he doesn't have to give a damn about me or what I have to say or anybody else. I completely support that thinking. What I would ask, however, is that rather than chirp, because he can give me a run for my money when it comes to that, because he chirps a lot, and he's actually doing a better job than it because he gets commercials on top of it. I deserve what I get paid because I get paid to chirp. He gets paid to play football, and he chirps better than he plays football right now. That is a fact. So I would say to him, get it together. Nobody's rooting against Baker Mayfield. But I remember when he was at Oklahoma, Max, and this is one of the things that actually turned me off because when you talk about me, I'm coming for you. You see what I'm saying? So I did my little research there this morning. Oh, you got something to say. Let me look up some things here. You know, one of the things I remember this irritated me. Baker Mayfield's having a press conference when he's at Oklahoma. And he's sitting there crying. And Lincoln Riley is too. Why? Because Baker Mayfield grabbed his crotch during the game, got called on the carpet for it, and got benched. Are you ready for this, Molly? Ready for this, Damien? Max? For 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He sat down for 2 minutes.
Man, those are crocodile tears going on.
Are you really kidding me? I'm just saying, this is what I'm talking about here. So I'm like this. This is what we're talking about. Everything is always overblown when it comes to this guy. The bottom line is, Baker Mayfield, you are not a scrub. He can play. But you are the #1 overall pick. You damn sure don't look like it. Your team is 4-2, and they still ain't happy because they know you ain't what you're supposed to be and what you've been marketed to be. That's the reality of the situation. Say what you want about me, but I've earned my shine. I wish he'll do the same.
So, first of all, I like Baker's response a lot. He didn't bring up your name.
he
Someone
didn't.
else did, and he said.
That's right.
And he actually was very respectful. He said, I don't give a damn what anyone thinks.
That's
is
right.
what he's supposed to say. Then he said, those guys get paid to do what they do, so he's respectful of it.
That's how I took it. Is that not how I took it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I
don't
think Baker's attitude right now is exactly right. He can be better, and he knows. He said he could be much better. Here's the rub for Baker, and this is what I was talking about all last year. If Odell and them start thinking he's not a baller, it's a problem. Here's the problem for Baker. Ryan Clark was the first to really bring it up like this. It's worse than like we care too much or anything like that. We don't think you can do much better. We do believe Baker can do better than he's done, but not much better. You know why, like, I'm passionate when I talk about Carson Wentz? I think Carson Wentz can do much better. I believe in Carson Wentz's talent. I haven't given up on his elite level talent. That's why I hold him to that standard. Ryan Clark said it. He's like, he's just all right. I don't believe in Baker Mayfield's talent anymore. His arm is good enough and he's accurate enough. He's not processing information quickly enough, and he's not fast enough to outrun anyone, so he's just okay. And if he works really hard at it, he'll be a little better. But there's a cap on the ceiling, and therefore a cap on how much I care. And that's nothing against his attitude. He has a very good attitude right now, I think. It's just a worse kind of verdict, I think, that we've all come to, a conclusion we've come to about his talent.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.